across the globe, Nina Olaussen and Sarah Burke are on an adventure in Spitsbergen, part of the Svalbard Island chain. It's the northernmost human settlement on Earth, just 800 kilometers from the North Pole. On the itinerary for today, a hike to the top of a plateau, just outside the town of Longyearbyen.
So, I think that maybe we should turn around now. Do you want to head back?
Oh no, come on, let's walk a little bit.
As the girls head across the plateau, they see one of Santa's little helpers grazing nearby.
Oh look, there's a reindeer.
But Sarah and Nina aren't the only ones eyeing the furry beast.
Don't tell me that's a bear. That is a bear.
Just 50 paces away is a half-ton killing machine shrouded in white. When fully grown, polar bears tower 3.5 meters and wield deadly 5-centimeter claws. They rarely attack humans. But for some reason, this bear seems more interested in the girls than the reindeer.
We have to get out of here.
Sarah is mesmerized by the bear.
Don't look at it!
On Spitsbergen, polar bears outnumber humans 2 to 1. That's why most people take a gun with them when venturing into the wild, because a single warning shot usually drives predators away. But Sarah and Nina are unarmed. They do know something about bears and start shouting, hoping to scare it away. But it's not working. They're trapped between the bear and the edge of the plateau. And since Svalbard has no trees, no fallen branches are around to use as weapons. They are completely defenseless. The bear strikes Nina, and she crumples to the ground. Then it turns towards Sarah. Caught between a 1,000-foot drop and an animal driven to dominate, she has only one choice. Months later, just across the island, another polar bear draws blood. Helmer Christiansen leads a small group of nature seekers on tour. After they reach the shore, Helmer and his good friend Ola Vikman go for a hike up into the foothills.
I know Helmer because I met him year before. He was so fond of the Svalbard, the nature, the animals, above all the polar bears.
Something is moving on the hillside. But Helmer isn't worried. Not yet.
We saw a polar bear behind the rock. Lift his head and have a look at us.
Normally, a bear would give humans a passing glance and move on. But something's bothering this one. Polar bears communicate with each other using sounds. Their roars warn intruders to back off or prepare for battle. When a polar bear opens and closes its mouth quickly, it's called chuffing, another warning sign to retreat. If it lowers its head, an attack is imminent. Helmer recognizes the warning signs and knows they're in trouble. But unlike Sarah and Nina, Helmer has brought a gun and hopes a warning shot will scare the bear away. It has the opposite effect. Helmer fires more shots, but he only has a small caliber pistol, and the bullets only irritate the bear. A second later, Helmer is fighting for his life. Ola screams for him to pull his knife, but there's no response. He grabs the pistol, but he's never fired it before.
I didn't know how to use it. It took a while before I could fire a shot.
Finally, Ola fires several bullets into the bear, but they only make him angrier. The beast turns and charges him.
I think he was angry and attacked me and just threw me to the ground. I was lying there on the ground. I thought that in my last minute he would probably kill me.
With no other way to help her friend, Sarah does the unthinkable. But fate grants her a gift. She walks away with nothing more than a broken wrist. In shock, she stumbles back to town and alerts the police. Ina Moster was on the first response team.
She was hysteric in the phone, but her friend was attacked by Isbjørn. It was, of course, we had to do immediately what we could.
They find the bear not far from Nina's lifeless body and take him down. But Sarah's darkest fears are confirmed.
It was kind of, there was a false hope all the time.
No, she wasn't alive. She had died sometimes, some minutes ago, I don't know.
Investigators look for a motive and learn that right before the bear charged, a huge plane flew overhead, the C-130 Hercules. Bears are known to dislike loud noises, and the C-130's engines rocked the plateau. And the bear attack on Ola Vikman and Helmer Christiansen seemed to be triggered by a gunshot. But is a loud noise enough to send a bear on a death charge? A polar bear threatens the lives of Ola Vikman and Helmer Christiansen.
Helmer was already dead. I couldn't do anything for him.
Bleeding profusely and in shock, Ola staggers towards the boat, hoping the bear doesn't come back for more. He makes it back to town, and the police move in to retrieve Helmer's body. The bear is waiting, but it's no match for a high-powered rifle. Investigators search for clues as to why two bears attacked, seemingly unprovoked. Both were young, aggressive males. But another cause may be contributing to the attacks. Pollutants, including PCBs and pesticides like DDT, circulate through the atmosphere until they arrive near the North Pole. Here temperatures are too cold for the compounds to remain as vapors, so they condense and then drop into Arctic seas. The result is every living organism is eating contaminated food. These poisons have been known to mimic hormones, and the results can be devastating during adolescence. Inexperienced, chemically unbalanced male bears could attack anything at any time.